Okay, so for sponsor relations is the same logic, and this is how it works. So you start with outreach and then call. So once call, you already assign the appointment, right? You already got the appointment, right? Then you can put it in. So let's just say my name. Sorry, my phone number. Okay, and then my email, occupation, test. Okay, company brand name, test, Malaysia, and then test. Okay, so once this is done, I can add guest if I want to. If not, then continue. Then let's just say today, 6 p.m. confirm. Okay, so once this is done, should be able to see this in the, yeah. Oh, just now I didn't show you this part, which is so sponsor relations data in the data center will be able to see all this coming in. So once we put in another form, it will have more details. So this part we shouldn't go in and change it. So eventually I'll be locking this sheet, but the understanding is that we can see it, but we shouldn't be changing the data here lah. Okay, so once that's done, then we can look into the opportunity. So this is where authority sponsor is, and then it should pop up here. Okay, so once that is done, then it goes into field sponsor form. Okay, so you meet up with the sponsor, you discuss everything, then it comes back down to field sponsor form. So as long as you put in the same email, it will link all the data. So it will link all of it to this particular yeah, this particular field. Okay, this same person lah basically. Okay, so yes, I'm interested to sponsor. uh I'm just gonna test everything, just put test and everything. Okay, just put bank transfer or payment link, and then this one try to put within the next 48 hours. So today is 19th of December, so I'm just gonna put 2 days later. Okay, and then test insights on brand sponsor decision. So why did they sponsor, so that we can gain data in the future on how we can make the offer better lah. Okay, and then any sponsor request. So if right you tick no in this right, so let's just say you tick no, then you don't have to go through the thing, you straight away go into the last page already. But if you tick yes, then it will go through this payment method, bank transfer, and then it will go through these two. Then once submitted, okay, once submitted, you can see over here, it will, it should update already. Okay, where is the opportunity? It's a bit slow. Yeah, it should come out here. Okay, so once here, right, then if so they accepted. So if let's say just now in the form I click as no, then it will be rejected or on hold. If it's maybe, then it will be on hold. So now from here I can shift. So this is where sponsor relations, if they paid already, then you have to shift this to paid sponsor. Okay, once shift to paid sponsor, as you can see over here, sponsor, you will be able to see all the info here. Okay, sponsor paid, all right, and then so on and so forth. All right, so that's how it works. I'm not sure why this one turns out, but yeah, the idea is that it will show you the next thing, and then once it pays already, then you can click on this link over here. So on Slack, right, you'll be able to see what's the next action lah. Next action by who. This is who's supposed to do the action, and then what's the timeline to complete the action. Okay, so then this is where the info is. So I will just put info test. Here's an example of what the caption should look like. Okay, and then yes, and then add. Okay, and then so as you can see, the star, right, asterisk means that it's a must. Okay, but whereas no star means optional, you don't have to put in. But however, try to give as much data as possible lah. So I'm gonna just put a simple upload a logo, and then I'm gonna submit. Okay, so once submitted, again it will go back into this. You should, yeah, so you see, I can see this over here, and the team, like the athlete relations and also the media producer can take this, and they can do the next step, which is use sponsor info to produce content. Right, so yeah, that's the whole flow. And then just rinse and repeat. And if anything, the flow not so good or needs improvement, we can improve along the way lah. But you guys have to understand the flow so that we can keep improving on it.